in an atmosphere of elegance and refinement. Object, matrimony. Unfortunately, I won't be able to offer my usual lightning services, for I have a previous engagement in Yonkers, New York, arranging the second marriage of Horace Vanderbilt, the well-known half-a-millionaire. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to always say, that means he's worth at least $60,000 cash. But I'll do my best to have you carried across somebody's threshold before the week is out. Now, I might also mention that I'm available for financial consultation, instruction on the guitar and mandolin, short distance hauling, and varicose veins reduced. On Dolly, she's the one that spins the circle and just in the time of your sister. Wants to just snatch you up, compliments and break and wait and on Dolly.
Mrs. Levi!
Mr. Pepper, the artist. You know, I'm somewhat of an artist myself. I do those silhouettes with black paper and scissors. Here's one of Ada Rehan looking the other way. I have to do them like that because I know.
Mrs. Levi, the train for Yonkers is leaving in 5 minutes if we don't get there soon.
But we will, Mr. Kemper. And not only will Horace Vanderbilt give you permission to marry Miss Ermengarde, but he will dance at your wedding. And not alone either, for I have to be engaged in finding him a suitable second wife. What he really wants is someone to take care of the house. As my late husband, Mr. Levi, used to always say, marriage is a bribe to make a housekeeper think she's a householder.
Oh, I know all about that, Mrs. Levi. All New York knows is going to propose Mrs. Irene Malloy this very afternoon.
Which is exactly why I'm on my way to Yonkers this very afternoon. I can take on your case and knock off 4 law birds with whatever I'll throw off sea. And well, what do you think of that? I have nothing to pay my train fare with. Only large bills, 5s and 7s.
I think I have some change here somewhere. I only hope this isn't a wild goose chase.
And speaking of poultry, I'm also available for fresh Jersey eggs, surgical corsets reboned, ears pierced, and pierced ears reflux.
Mrs. Levi.
Sing the kind of man you sister. Want to just snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your lady and your pleasure on Dolly.
I understand, Mrs. Levi. What's all this for you?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who outrageously
garden, and I'll cut you off without a red stick. Don't cry in front of the store.
I can't help it. I'm unhappy.
Then by thunder, you go and live for a while in New York where it won't be noticed. Now get upstairs and pack your trunk. And don't get any tears on that lock. It's just been oiled. Oh, teenagers. I'm going to New York this afternoon to march in the 14th Street Association Parade. And when I come back, you're gonna have a new mistress.
Well, I'm too young, Mr. Randall Gilbert.
Not yours! Now the damnation mine! I mean, I'm getting married again. And in honor of the occasion, I've decided to promote you, Cornelius, the chief clerk.
And what am I now, Mr. Vandergelder?
You are an impertinent fool, that's what you are. And I'm promoting you from the chief clerk. Any more questions?
Yes.
What?
Is the chief clerk at one evening off a week?
So that's how you thank me for your promotion, is it? No, sir! You'll attend to the store as usual. Now get back to work. And don't forget to put the lid back on that sheep dip. Come on, asshole. Can you lose my... Evening's off. Marrying artists. Foolishness. 99% of the people in this world are fools. And the rest of us are in great danger of contamination. Why, even I was once young, which was foolish. Then I got married, which is foolish. And then became poor, which is more foolish than anything else. Then my wife died, which was foolish of her. But then I became older, which was sensible of me. And then I became rich, friendless, and mean. Which in Yonkers is about as far as you can go. I know what you're wondering to yourself now. Why a man of so much good sense will be fighting anything as foolish as getting married again. And the answer's simple. This house without a woman would be an empty shell. And pretty dirty, too. Take a woman of louder and big to join us with me out the trading the state. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and sockets and fingers poured up in the ashes. It takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. The frail young maiden who's constantly there for washing and brewing and chewing the mare. And it takes a female for setting the table and cleaning the currency and cleaning the stable. It takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. And so she'll work until infinity, reaches for heaven and Rah, F-E-M-I-T-Y. Get out of here! And in the winter, she'll show the ice and probably send out the cuts from the white. She's a joy and treasure, for practically speaking. To whom can you turn when the plumbing is leaking?
That dainty woman, that fragile woman, that sweetheart, that mistress, that wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman
A husky woman
to bring you the sweet things in life.
Now look here, Mrs. Levi. You can say that Mrs. Malloy.
I mean to say nothing. Just friendly advice. Keep away from the chowder. By the way, she's ordered her wedding gown. You should see it. Beautiful. Black. Congratulations on your forthcoming nuptials. And may you rest in, I mean, a guardian angel to watch over you both. Particularly at dinner time.
Now see here, Mrs. Levi. You introduced me to Mrs. Malloy. And rumors or not, I intend on calling on her this afternoon, as arranged.
Very well. Then I guess there's nothing more for me to do than go back to Yonkers to tell the other girl, the heiress, not to wait.
What did you say?
Nothing. A word. Heiress.
Particulars, Mrs. Levi. I demand particulars. Her name?
Her name? Money. Artistina Money. Picture, if you will. Hair as shiny as a newly minted dime. Eyes as big, round as silver dollars. Hair as soft and mossy as an old greenback.
I can almost feel her now.
Age, 19. Weight, 102. Waist, 47.
Waist 47!
That's with the money, Belle. Now, I'm arranging this very afternoon.
I ain't got time, Mrs. Levi. I'm taking my niece Ermengarde to New York in hopes she forgets a certain Ambrose Kemper.
I can do that for you, Mr. Vandergeller. That's how to handle such things.
No. Then I'm going to New York to march in the 14th Street Parade.
Why, Aaron, it's whole coincidence. Your sister's chosen to ride the main float, the spirit of 14th Street. Miss Money herself. Her mother was a cash, you know.
All right, Mrs. Levi. I'll meet this Miss Money, but I still intend on calling on Mrs. Malloy first.
Oh dear, what gracious you make me run, Mr. Vandergeller. Very well. I'll meet you on the bench in front of Miss Malloy's hatch up at 2:30 as usual.
One more thing, Mrs. Levi. Suppose I decide against Miss Money, and then I don't like Mrs. Malloy either.
Well then, I happen to have one more name in mind. A name I know as well as my own. But let's not go into that right now. Where do you see Ernestina Horace? A vision. A dream.
It takes a moment of wonder and think to joyously we have a drink to sing, and it takes an angel with long golden lashes and some red with fingers for with the ashes.
And if I'm good, in 10 years I'll be promoted to chief clerk again. I'm 33 years old and I still don't get an evening off. When am I going to begin to live?
Oh, you can live on holidays, Cornelius.
Did you forget what we did last Christmas? All those canned tomatoes in the pan exploded, and you and I had to clean them up all afternoon. Do you call that living?
No.
Barney, you and I are going to New York.
You mean close the store? Holy cabooses, Cornelius, we can't.
Some more rotten tomatoes going to explode.
How do you know?
I'm going to light this can runner. That's how I know. It'll make such a smell. Customers won't be able to come into the place for 24 hours or so. That'll get us the evening off.
No.
We're gonna have a good deal, Barnaby. We're gonna spend our money. We're gonna be in danger. We're gonna almost be arrested.
Holy cabooses!
One more thing. We're not coming back to Yonkers until we each kiss the girl.
Cornelius, you can't do that. You don't know any girls.
I'm 33 years old. Gotta start sometime.
I'm only 17, Cornelius. It isn't so urgent for me.
New trains, the lights of Broadway, the stuffed whale at Barnum's Museum.
Stuffed whale?
Stuffed whale. What do you say, Barnaby?
Yes, Cornelius. Yes.
Now, the first thing to do is make you financially independent. I know, I'll get you a job. Can you dance?
I'm an artist, Mrs. Levi. I paint.
Well then, my card.
Mrs. Dolly Levi. Painters taught how to dance?
Now there's a band. Rudolph Eisenbaker at the Harmony Gardens restaurant. I'll give you a note and take it to him and see if we can't have you entering the poker contest tonight. First prize is a week's engagement and a gold cup. All the cups we won, Ephraim and me.
Just a minute, Mrs. Levi. No fiancé of mine setting foot in no cafe. And I don't mind saying I'm quite surprised you've got acquaintances in a place like that.
Not acquaintances, Mr. Kemper. Friends. Dear friends from days gone by. My late husband, Ephraim Levi, believed in life. And any place you could find it. Cafes, ballrooms, yes, even theaters. Why, even when times were bad, down those steps like clockwork. Every Saturday night we came. And from me.
It's all very nice to come down like clockwork, Mrs. Levi, but you're asking her in regard to work there.
It's the only way to show hard vanity out of we mean business. Now, you go to Harmony Gardens and tell them that Mrs. Levi sent you. And incidentally, tell Rudolph that Dolly's coming back. And that she wants a chicken and a table for two for 8 o'clock tonight.
The bottom row looks all right, Cornelius. Oh, the cans run to the ones on top. Oh, they're swelled like they're ready to burst. Holy cabooses! I can smell them up here.
Get quick, Barnaby. We're going to New York. There's a world outside of Young's. Way out there beyond this hating town, Barnaby.
myself. Mrs. Malloy, you can't. Why, you're a widow in that hat. It's provocative, that's what. Is it, Minnie? Well, who knows who may want me to shine today? And provocative, Minnie, just what I want to be. Oh, Mrs. Malloy. Easier to find me in the stillness
walk around New York and nothing. You're able to come to the quietest street in the city and suddenly, Vander Gilder. He's still out there. Oh, Lord.
Me?
Oh,
He's sitting right on that park bench, Cornelius. Are you sure this is an adventure?
you don't have to ask, Barnaby. You'll know it all right when you're in one. How much money we got left?
Not much. 60 cents for the train back, 50 cents for dinner, 30 cents to see the whale, 90 cents. Why?
Because when those ladies come out, we'll have to pretend to be customers.
Customers?
Yeah. Maybe the best thing to do is make them think we're rich. That way we don't have to spend any money. Yes, we're two men about town looking for hats. Good afternoon, Mrs.
Malloy.
Dear Cornelius. Well, you see, there were two ladies about a lady with a hat. Looking for a hat. Well, for a lady, of course. And everyone says it comes to Mrs. Millersville because she's so pretty. Hats are so pretty.
That's so reasonable, Cornelius. As reasonable as under $1. Would still leave us up to see the whale.
You don't have to pay no attention, ma'am. He's come all the way from yonder just to see the whale. Now just keep trying the street and maybe you'll see it pass by.
Oh, is it big and black with mean little red eyes, Cornelius?
Yeah.
It's sitting right on that park bench.
Hey, Albert.
Yes, I did, ma'am. Well, by that I mean, maybe Mr. Dolly would like to see yonder too.
Oh, I'm a widow, Mr. Hackle.
You're a widow! Barnaby, did you hear that? She's a widow! Well, hey, that's especially in that hat. Oh, you, of course. Not Mr. Moore, rest in peace. Well, you should see you're Catholic, aren't you? Oh, well, don't let that bother you. I'd be willing to change. I might I say you have a very nice window display. Well, if we weren't to have a Sunday clean in the future, I'd be more than willing to show you around Yonkers.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Hackle, I might be there sooner than you think.
Oh, really?
You see, I have a friend who lives in Yonkers.
You do?
Perhaps you know him.
Well, perhaps I do.
Oh, it's always so foolish to ask in cases like that, isn't it? It's Mr. Vandergelder.
Whoa!
Laura's going to go?
The Vandergelder's hanging me!
No.
Oh, no, no!
Here's the man. And what life they tell me.
Oh, he's a lovely man, Mrs. Lloyd. Only has one fault as far as I know. He's as hard as nails.
Cornelius, I think...
Now, I wonder if your friend might like this one.
Look out!
You'll have to excuse us, Mrs. Lloyd. I'll explain everything later.
Worse than it is, can be honest, Miss Malloy.
Oh, really, Mr. Hackle? Mr. Tucker? I insist that you both come out of them this minute, or I'll be forced to Mr. Vandergelder.
Mrs. Malloy, I don't suppose Mrs. Levi's here, is she? She was supposed to meet me on that park bench 10 minutes ago. When I make an appointment, I expect people to be on time. Oh, here's a present for you. Chocolate covered peanuts. On shelf. That's the expensive kind. Did I just see you talking with two men?
Men? Men, Mr. Vandergelder? What would men be doing in a lady's hot tub? Well, now, let's go back to my apartment. I'm so anxious for you to see it.
I saw it last week.
So you did. Well, Mr. Vandergelder, what's new in the hay and feed business? I understand you have 3 friends, all hard as nails. I mean,
What on earth are you talking about?
Yonkers. I hear it's a very beautiful city.
And And who's been talking to you about Yonkers, may I ask?
Nobody. A friend.
What friend?
Well, you see,
He?
a customer, Mr. Vandergelder. Someone quite well-to-do, as a matter of fact. He was in here buying hats for ladies. You might think you know him, although it's usually silly to ask in cases like that. It's Mr. Cornelius Hackle.
Hackle? Did you say Hackle?
Why, yes. You know him?
Know him. He happens to be my head clerk. Mrs. Malloy, I demand an explanation.
Give it to you. Why shouldn't you know Cornelius Hackle? Why, he's at the opera, he's in all the fashionable homes. Why, he's at the Harmonious Gardens restaurant at least 3 times a week.
Nah, impossible. He's only got $146.35, and I keep it in my own safe.
Mr. Vandergelder, you're killing me. He's one of the Hackles. They built a canal.
What canal?
The canal!
It ain't the same man.
Who took the horses out of David's carriage and pulled her through the streets? Cornelius Hackle. And who dressed up as a waiter at the Fifth Avenue Hotel and got the oysters on Mrs. Astor? Oh, I can't even say it. But it was Cornelius. Why, he's the playboy of New York. Now, Irene, don't deny it. I can see we're quite taken by him. Just like everybody else.
Dolly, what are you saying? I've only seen him once in my life. Dolly, really?
Now, see here, if there's a man in that.
You can't. It's too dangerous.
No man that hides in ladies' closets can bring Horace Vandergelder. Stand aside.
No man, indeed. I'm sure you make sure. Any man with muscles. I can see them now under your coat, rippling back and forth. Ripple, 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 ripple.
No! For the last time, Mrs. Levi, will you stand aside?
And indeed, Mr. Vandergelder, that's exactly what the courts will want to know when you're accused of entering this closet without a search warrant. If you don't stand for the law of this great land, what do you stand for? I know what I stand
You certainly will, Mrs. Levi, with a certain young lady on the main float at the end of the parade. Mrs. Malloy, good day.
Mr. Hackle, just you and Mr. Tucker do me the pleasure of leaving my shop at once. I'll be forced to send for Officer Gogarty. Now I read. Calling an officer is letting them off too easy. The law, of course, that's where these two belong. I've been adding up the legal expenses these two have committed, and believe me, you've got grounds for at least 2 writs. A non-compass dentist and a garnishi. Protection. That's absolutely necessary, Dolly. It's the way things are done in the law. Dinner first, garnishi afterwards. Well, if it must be, Mr. Hackle, you may take Miss May and myself to dinner.
Well, Mrs. White, I speak for Barnaby and myself. We'd be more than willing to have dinner with you. Oh, now I hear this is a very nice restaurant at the railroad station.
Mr. Hackle, if the Harmonia Gardens is good enough for your fashionable friends, then it's good enough for us. I hear they have a lovely orchestra there, Minnie.
No, we can't do that. It's not the money or anything. It's just,
Well,
it's the whale. It's the whale. No, it's not the whale. It's the dancing. You see, they have dancing in places like that. Contact, sex business. If it waits years. Money Wow. 33-year-old cheap clerk going to have a dance?
Now, it's very simple. You put one arm here and one arm here.
That's what we know. Excuse me, sense of rhythm.
Sense of rhythm. It's one of the primary requirements.
such a long time.
Let me go, Ephraim. It's been long enough, Ephraim. Every night for all these years, I've stared the cat, I've locked the doors, and I've made myself a little run tight. And every evening before I went to bed, I said a prayer, thanking God that I was independent and that no one else's life was mixed up with mine. And then one night, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible, a perfectly good leaf, but without life and without color. And I realized that I, too, was like that leaf. For years, I had not shed one tear, nor had I been filled with a wonderful hope that something or other would turn out well. And Ephraim, I decided to rejoin the human race, and I want you to give me away. Because of the
Levi. She's beautiful. Everything you said and more. Don't move, Miss Money. I'm coming. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, cut out. That's my fiance. Hey, put that back. I paid for that girl and I want all the parts. Mrs. Levi, what is the meaning of this?
Nothing to get upset about, Horace. A last-minute substitution. Miss Money had a sudden, urgent business appointment at the Mint. They ran a little short, but she's helping out. But she said she needs you to the Palmari Gardens restaurant at 8 o'clock tonight.
That's the most expensive restaurant in the city.
And why shouldn't it be? What food and the fastest waiters in town? By the way, I might be a little late, so Miss Money will meet you outside. Wait till you see your hearts, all dressed in pink and maroon, singing an old-fashioned tune. Yes, sweet, rosy O'Grady. You couldn't miss her if you tried.
All right, Miss Levi. I'll be there, but only because I paid for an introduction and I intend on getting my money's worth. But from here on out, you are discharged as my marriage broker. Do you understand that? You are now this woman like anyone else. And no sir will I ever let you find another woman for me, ever. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, stop it. Hey, what am I doing?
J.P. Vanderbilt, Diamond Jim Morgan,
And by all means, a streetcar. Imagine! Just think, I could elevate my whole life if that's what you're doing.
And if you really
We do.
you can walk.
Yes, New York is really a story here.
Oh, look, Minnie, they're counting their money again. Isn't that just like the rich? Well, Dominus, aren't you going to escort us in?
Of course we are. Barnaby? Mrs. Malloy?
Yes, Mr. Hackle?
As we start inside here,
Yes, Mr. Hackle?
may I put my arm around your waist?
Yes, Mr. Hackle. Well, I must warn you, a corset is a corset.
You heard Mrs. Levi. The only way to show your unbelievable defense is to please grab fast or you're throwing me out of step. Faster! That's it!
Cornelius, our usual lighting service will be twice as lighting as ever.
All out!
I trust you are finding these city accommodations comfortable, sir. Private dining artists cost a bit more what they do afford a better view of the entertainment.
$1.40, Cornelius, that's all that's left.
Are you sure? Count as you can.
Prepare yourself for big night, Minnie. Welcome to Newport's best known sports.
I did make a mistake, Cornelius. It's only $1.35. I'll count it again.
No, don't. We can't afford it.
Everything on the menu. Waiter!
Report, sir. You may not sit there. That table is reserved for Mrs. Levi Park.
Well, who do you think I am? Only a sports bandit gallery party. She's in my party, and I ain't hers.
Mr. Vandergelder, of course. It's just that Mrs. Levi mentioned nothing about you bringing your...
My personal position. That's enough rouge, doctor.
But Mrs. Levi only ordered chicken for two.
Chickens are dear.
Pâté maison, soup de jour, un pomme soufflé.
Well, why didn't you tell me this was an Oriental establishment? We'll take 2 bowls of rice. Now get out. Now that it's money, it's my understanding that you carry respectable sums of money in your belt.
Yeah, $2. What's in the corner? It's sweet of you to worry about our reputations, Cornelius. But Minnie and I don't care who sees us tonight. Well, Minnie, what did you decide? Well, I couldn't have anything at these prices. I really couldn't.
Great brains. What a sensible girl. Waiter, bring us 4 glasses of beer. Both of yesterday's bread and some cheese.
Yesterday's bread. Oh, Cornelius, turn your head if you have New York stitches all the time. Minnie, remember you pheasant? Pheasant? They want to steer that way, you shake or something.
It's not that, I just brought the rest of some slight children.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You're about the best. Now let's order something till the rice comes. Waiter! You bring us a roast sucking pig with chestnut and oyster stuffing
Oh, that's my first seat. I know it's mine. It's only $1, 3 dimes, 5 pennies, Thank you, professors. A 3, a 4, thank you for the house. And, never mind about see the whale. I'll buy one of my own. What's this?
Shout it! How many times have I told you not to shout, boy? This is a Manor restaurant. Yeah, what about
But sir, she's here. The lady.
What? Are you sure?
Just as you told me, sir. 8 o'clock on the news. Up there's a carriage. Now steps a lady with blonde hair, the biggest handbag you ever saw.
It's she, Miss Levi. She's back. Rudolph! Rudolph! This is true! I heard somebody laughing outside and kissing window, and it's not what it is! It's Dolly! It's Dolly Penn. She just stepped out of her carriage. Rudolph, it's true, no. It's true, yeah. She just stepped out of a white and gold carriage with my 6 black horses with scarlet plumes. Rudolph, it's like what times again.
Sir! Rudy! She's here!
Dolly? Dolly Gallagher, what are you doing in that ghetto? And you're half an hour late. And I demand an explanation of that.
Ernestina?
Exactly.
Ernestina, whom I trusted.
She wanted to do that hoochie-coochie.
Well, she always was artistic. Horace, I'm going to have her table moved down front. There's some of the dance competition I particularly want you to see.
What you wanted? A chicken. Now see here, Miss Levi, about that hoochie
Did you
coochie.
say a chicken? Oh, I don't think I can raise a chicken. Not a chicken. Not today. Not after what happened.
Good. Then cancel the chicken.
And bring a turkey.
Now what are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking the place over. Get acquainted with the surroundings.
That's the trouble with you, Dolly. Always wanting to know everything. Always putting your nose in other people's affairs. Anyone who marries you would get as nervous as a cat.
What? What's that you're saying?
Said anyone who married you would get as nervous as a cat.
Horace, better get that idea right out of your head this minute. I'm surprised you even mentioned such a thing. Understand once and for all, I have no intention of marrying you.
I didn't mean that.
Well, I certainly do hope not. No, Horace, you go your way, and I'll go mine. I'm not some ivory little boy whose head can be turned by a few chocolate-covered peanuts unshelled. Why, the idea of you even suggesting such a thing.
Mrs. Levi, you misunderstood me.
Well, I certainly do hope not. But if I were to marry again, it would be to a far more pleasure-loving man than yourself. However, we won't discuss anymore. Here's the waiter with our food. I'll serve Mr. Vandergower with all. Here's some white meat for you, and dumplings. Lighter than air they are. And giblets, very tender and very good for you. No, Horace, you go your way, and I'll go mine. Start fighting over one. I'm sure you'll feel better at once. However, since you did bring the matter up, I think there's one more thing I think I ought to say.
I didn't bring the matter up at all.
One more thing I think I ought to say before we forget about this. It's true, I am a woman who likes to manage things, who likes to know everything that goes on. But I wouldn't want to manage anything as out of control as your household. You'll have to do that yourself. God helping you.
It's not out of control.
That's nice. Very well, Horace. Have some beets. They're good.
I don't like beets.
That's nice. I'll dig right in. No, Horace. A complaining, cross, and friendless soul like you is no sort of companion for me. You saw your beets, and I'll saw mine.
Wait, you stop saying that.
I won't say another word about it.
Good.
Except this. At your age, Horace, a man should enjoy hearing the honest truth.
My age. My age. They're always talking about my age.
Well, I don't know what your age is, but I do know that up in Yonkers, with bad food and bad temper, you'll double it in 6 months. However, we won't discuss it anymore.
Good.
Have some more beets, Horace.
I don't like beets. I hate beets.
That's nice. No, it's pity of it. You could be a perfectly charming, witty, amiable man if you wanted to.
I don't want to be charming.
But you are. Look at you now. You can't hide it. Now sit down, Horace, and let's talk about something else.
I don't want to hear it. Then you're wasting your time, Dolly Levi. I won't ask you to marry me.
And I suppose that means you want me to ask you? Well, I'm sorry, Horace. I'm turning you down.
How can you turn me down when I haven't asked you anything?
It's no use arguing, Horace. I've made up your mind. Here.
Oh, well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've got a headache.
You can't go now. The dance competition's about to begin.
No. Here's the money to pay for dinner. Here's 20. Wait a minute.
There's nothing in here but $1, 3 dimes, 5 pennies, and a button. This isn't my purse. I've lost my purse.
Impossible! I've never let you have your purse.
Well, explain your deal, Miss Cornelius. Well, we gotta get out of here.
Sure. Cornelius, come over. Cornelius, let's have one of you.
Cornelius, we can't. Land your yellers right over there. Get out of here.
We will go. We'll see
right, and several other serious violations of the law of this city. Now, is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? I say again, is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? Mrs. Dolly Levi, attorney at law.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
Oh, I'm not even sleepy!
No, there is no need to call witnesses, ladies and gentlemen, for when I look upon that brass bench, I see a brow that gleams with honor, a pair of snow-white whiskers that bristle with fair play, and a nose. I ask you, look at that nose. A beacon of justice. Blazing in my life, a flaming beacon of justice. Your Honor, could you turn this way a bit so we can get a better look at your beacon? A living symbol of the motto of this great land. E for Bustus Uno. Your Honor, I ask freedom for my client and verdict of guilty for the only real culprit. Horace Van Gelder of Yonkers, New York.
Dolly!
The one man responsible for the both charges of destruction to private property.
Die Kurden sollen ihr Rechte Blut und die Sache Gott Penn.
Cruelty to a poor, unfortunate minor. Aww. Would you mind repeating that, my dear? Aww.
Mrs. Levi, if it please the court, I have something to say.
I was just about to call you, Mr. Hackle. Go right ahead.
Cornelius Hackle, if you dare testify against me, you'll be discharged.
You've already done that, Mr. Van Gelder.
Not do it again.
You've done it again, too. And even if you hadn't done it again, I'd still say what I have to say. Your Honor, I don't know much about disturbing the peace, or inciting to riot. But what I do know is that what happened to me today, which is the most important thing that can happen to a man, might never have happened if I obeyed your orders and stayed in Yonkers. Your Honor, we're talking about none other than love.
Do you mean to say that after 33 years, you fall in love because you've taken one night off?
Oh no, Mr. Van Gelder. I didn't fall in love with Mrs. Irene Wood this evening, just an evening. An hour? Even that's too long. What's less than a minute?
A second.
Less than that.
A moment.
That's it. I'll go slowly. Take it on down. Takes a moment for your eyes to meet and then your heart knows Niagara Falls, pyramids. They're not in it at all. Sure, I've seen women before. But today I talked to an equal to equal. And they're so different from men. They're awfully mysterious, too. I bet you could know a woman for 100 years without being sure she liked you or not. Well, today I've lost so many things. My job, my future, everything that everyone thinks is important. But I don't care. Even if I have to be a ditch digger for the rest of my life. I'll be a ditch digger that once had a wonderful day.
I missed a little back there, Mr. Hackle. Right after it only.
You're dismissed. You're free, my children. Go, go. And bless you. Mrs. Levi, you may see the prisoner now.
So there you have it, Horace. Your life without Denise, without bride, without clerk, and without your purse. I guess there's just one more thing that I can say.
If it's to ask you to marry me, Dolly, never. Not in a million years. Under no circumstances will I ever marry you.
That wasn't it at all, Horace. All I wanted to say was, goodbye. Goodbye.
Now hold on, Dolly.
It's too late, Horace. I failed. And when a woman fails, there is nothing else she can say. But
What? a woman like you in this place. Dolly Levi, you go your way, and I'll go mine. Oh, what am I going to do? Dolly, Dolly, Dolly.
You slammed Mr. Vandergelder?
Oh, so it's you, Hackle. I'm probably back, is it?
I don't know, Mr. Vandergelder. I just came back with my $146.35. You see, I decided to open my own store. And since the only thing I know is hay and feed, I'm opening my own hay and feed store.
And Cornelius has found the perfect location, Mr. Vandergelder, right across the street from here.
So, you think you can compete with Vandergelder, do you? Well, just you trying to see, and I'll put you out of business. No! Aha! Another one comes crawling back, is it? What do you want?
My back pay for 4 months. $6.35.
You can't do this to me, any of you. I'll go into courts. I'll get lawyers. I don't know what I'll do, but when I do it, you'll be the first to know.
Will you give me my money, Mr. Randall?
Just have to. You gotta do what you have.
$146.35.
Oh,
I want it right now.
25 cents.
Vandergelder, if I give it free if you don't look handsome in that outfit. So few men nowadays have the courage to wear a white and black and gray ascot tie. Horace, I found you the ideal girl.
Dolly.
You were doing something. What were you doing?
Getting Cornelius's money, $146. Oh, I am 35 cents.
And $6.35 a month.
And the money my mama left me.
$52.48.
38.
48.
No, right. If it's the money you want to save some. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's only 38. I keep track of it.
Money, 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 money. Mr. Vandergelder's money. It's like the sun we walk under. It can kill or it can cure. Vandergelder's never tired of saying that we're all fools. And he's right, isn't he? Himself, Irene, Cornelius, myself, we're all fools. And we're all in danger of destroying the world in a little folly. But the shortest way to keep us out of the harm is to give us the 4, 5 human pleasures that are our rights. And that takes a little money. The difference between a little money and an enormous amount of money is very slight. And that can shatter the world. And the difference between a little money and no money at all is enormous. And that too can shatter the world. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to say, money, pardon the expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless you spread it around, encouraging young things to grow. Well, that happens to be the opinion of the second Mrs. Vandergelder. Which reminds me, Ephraim, I'm ready for that sign. As I was saying, Mr. Vandergelder, I found you the ideal girl.
I don't want you to know who find the ideal wives. But hey, you, what are you doing standing there? It goes up here. Upstairs, up in the front room. And I don't want you to find me no ideal wives. If I were to find an ideal wife, I'd find her on my own. And I found her. And it's you, damn it.
Why, Horace!
Dolly, I know I've been a fool about Mrs. Malloy and that other woman, but please, forgive me and marry me.
Horace, stop right there. You know as well as I do that you're the first citizens of Yonkers, and that your wife would have to be somebody. Answer me. And I ain't somebody.
You are a wonderful woman.
No, Horace, you're partial. Oh, it wouldn't be enough to load your wife with money and jewels, and insist that she be benefactress to half of the town. By the way, it's bad business letting Cornelius open a store across the street from you. Take him back and make him your partner.
Partner?
That way Barnaby can have Cornelius' old job.
Now see here, Dolly.
That way we can be all hear you say a thing like that.
Mr. Vandergelder?
That flat room idiot! Well, go on, don't just stand there.
Horace, what is going on up there?
Oh, nothing. I'm just having the room done over in blue wallpaper.
Why, Horace.
I know the old paper ain't worn out yet, Dolly, but that bush is getting set up for business and needs a good start.